Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
Mackey Motors, a post-game show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Kaleb Booth with the Carroll Tigers joining us after a hard-fought 54-53 win at home here tonight over Winterset. Kaleb, of course, making that what turned out to be the game-winning three, and then the two free throws after that. Kaleb, take us. We got to start there at the end. This was a great game all the way through, but we got to start there at the end. You knew your team was down 2. You were bringing it up. About 20 seconds left as you crossed half court. The Dinkla kid who had defended you really well and stuff in that man-to-man when they switched to it late was on you. How did you set up that final shot and get yourself free for the three?
It was actually supposed to be a ball screen, but it ended up not working out that way. And then I just tried to make a move to get open, and I got open and shot it, I guess.
He stumbled backward. Did you realize how open you were at that point?
Yeah, definitely. I knew it was going in right when I shot it.
Did it feel that good?
Yeah.
What's that feeling like?
Amazing. Feels good. Love hitting the game winner. 17
seconds left, though. You still had to play defense. Take us through that defensive sequence, because they got a couple of possessions down there. They had that ball where they lobbed it in and it didn't go in right in front of the rim. Take us through what you felt like you guys did defensively late to be able to get some stops.
We definitely could have rebounded better, but I feel like we did an okay job at that. And we tried to stop their drive and close out on their shooters.
Did you feel like you guys defended the way you needed to here tonight?
There was moments where we definitely did, but then again, we had moments where we didn't defend as well as we should have. But overall, I felt like we did good enough.
Okay, so then you got to go down after hitting the three. You guys get the ball, still no time off of the clock. So you're looking to inbound, they foul you. You're a good free throw shooter, 82% coming in. What's it like walking down the length of the floor knowing that you're only up 1 and you need both of them to still put you up by 3, and you look like there was no nervousness to you at all?
No, I knew those two were going in. I feel like I have that confidence in myself now. Senior year, and I feel like I'm getting hot now and starting to score, and I just knew they were going in.
How did you feel like they tried to defend you tonight? Were you surprised at some of the looks? Because Terry and I were talking about it a little bit. Even when they switched to the man-to-man, I was surprised they were doubling off of you and leaving you alone tonight. You knocked down 7 threes.
Yeah, I could hear them talking, saying, like, don't leave me, but sometimes I just feel like they'd forget I was there, and I just kind of sneak past them and sneak open.
Where were you finding those openings? How were you able to get away from them?
The wings, we just got to move the ball at the top of their zone, and they just fall asleep, and I end up getting open.
You lost Caden Cook at a point in the third quarter. Tanner Gatto came in. I thought he played well. Didn't score a ton or anything like that, but got some rebounds, made some nice assists. Talk about his play off of the bench, because I thought that was huge for you guys in the fourth quarter tonight.
Yep, he was big coming off the bench with Caden going out. He got in, got some rebounds. He's down there in the short corner. He's looking to make passes to the high post and attack the rim, and he has a good short corner shot, I feel like, so good addition off the bench.
How did you feel like you guys executed against their 2-3 tonight?
Definitely a lot better than last time we played them. We moved the ball a lot better. We put in some new things that we thought might work better against them, and we just got it done.
Defensively overall, what stands out for you about your team's defensive effort here tonight?
Over the season, we're definitely getting better at defense, and we're getting better at getting up on the ball and pressuring them and not letting them do what they want. And that's what we did tonight. Just got up, pressured, tried to not let them do what they want, rebound, all that stuff.
I can tell since the break the energy level with this team different. Is it just knowing that you can't really afford to let games go here in the back half of the season to stay in the hunt for this conference?
Yeah, I feel like our guys know that, and they definitely know that we got to win a ton of games to have a chance for that number 1 spot in the conference. So they're all hungry, and we want to win that conference.
Well, Kaleb, great job out here tonight. Congratulations on being the player of the game and hitting that game-winning shot and free throws here tonight.
Thank you.
You bet. Kaleb Booth joining us here in the postgame. We're going to get head coach Randy Bissen sliding over here into the postgame area, and Coach will join us here. And the Tigers winning here tonight, 54-53 over Winterset. And what a huge win for this program and this team this season. And Randy, congratulations. This one's got to feel pretty good after one maybe slipped through the fingertips on Saturday.
Yeah. Wow.
You're as out of breath as I was.
Yes. What a terrible third quarter.
Yes.
We just turned the ball over way too much. And we
6 of them unofficially. Yeah.
Well, I told the guys about 8 after about the first time out, going, man, we turn it over every time. Evan Hammer finally, we at least got a shot up, and Evan Hammer made a jumper.
Yep.
But otherwise, we were pretty pretty poor there in the third quarter. But once again, you got to give Winterset credit. Their zone is different. They get their hands on a ton of basketballs. They're all over the place. And what a game, back and forth. You've seen Kaleb Booth play many times, and 27 points. I don't think he missed very many shots out there. He might have missed 1 or 2 threes, but what a big one there down the stretch. We tried to run a couple good plays, some easy ones for quick hitters, and we turned the ball over before then, and finally it's just like we got to get the ball in Kaleb's hands and see what he can do. So,
Coach, I like the way you guys adjusted. I thought early in the game they were beating you back as quickly as they get the ball up the court. I thought once you guys adjusted to that, it got a lot harder for them to score.
Yeah. They like to play fast, and they got some really quick guards. So we did a good job of making sure that they didn't get any easy ones. Forgy got out a couple different times. Caden Cook did a really nice job guarding him in the half court, but unfortunately he's going to get rebounds and things like that. So all of a sudden Forgy's releasing and Caden's a little late getting back, and we didn't do a very good job picking him up there in the first half, but in the second half it was much better. But just back and forth, that one possession there with about a minute and a half to go, they got the ball out of bounds about 4 straight times.
Yep.
We just couldn't come up with it. I think they still scored on that, and that was to put them up 1. Is that what happened?
That's what put them up. They put them up 2. I think it was 51-49 at that point.
And then Kaleb hit that 3.
Yep.
And then Kaleb made some big free throws there too to make it a 3-point game, and I'm not quite sure if Nick got a finger on the ball in that last shot or not. The plan was not to foul.
Right.
And there was, a good tip, a good block by him to seal the game. So that's what we'll go with.
Coach, the other thing too that I think people might forget about was Caden Cook's hustle there at the end of the first half. I think he got a piece of that layup there from Dinkler Gerwell, right before the end of the first half. They get that in, all of a sudden the late part of this game could be different.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's him to a T right there.
Yes.
Everyone else would be jogging back going, okay, he's not going to beat the horn, whatever, and he sprints his tail off and finds a way to get a piece of that. And you see it too on on the offensive glass. He's always crashing the boards and then sprinting back and get up his guy. He had to guard one of their better players again tonight. And I feel bad. I hope he's going to be all right. He said something with his hip wasn't feeling right. So, okay. I mean, you take him out of the lineup there in the fourth quarter, and Tanner Gatto came in and played well. Some big minutes and attacked the basket there the one time and got a couple rebounds. So, give our guys credit. We battled through some adversity. We turned the ball over too much. We didn't get stops down the stretch when we really needed to, but we still found a way to win the game. Sometimes you hope that you can end up that way.
The thing that stands out for me a little bit, they came in shooting about 76% from the free throw line. They go 6 of 9 tonight. You guys hit 7 of 8.
Did they really?
Yeah. Just edging them in free throws made tonight, the difference may be here as well.
Yeah. We've done a good job last couple of games of knocking down our free throws, and Evan Hammer hit a couple big ones late in the game. You look at stats and you try to game plan based off of what they've done. The Fearing kid is more of an inside player than he is outside. I think he's hit maybe 3 threes on the year, like 3 for 6.
Fired him up all night tonight.
He makes 2 or 3 of them tonight. But we kept saying the threes aren't going to beat us. We got to protect the paint. We can't give up easy ones. I think they made 9 or 10 threes. They got to the basket a little bit, so those are the ones that kill us. But give them credit. That's a really nice team. They're really well coached. They were short a player tonight too, but we competed, and it's fun to play at home. It's fun to play in front of our crowd. It's fun. We got great community support. So these games are a lot of fun. Kaleb Booth will definitely enjoy this one, hitting that big 3 and big free throws down the stretch. And this is why you play high school basketball for games like this. So a lot of credit to our guys.
Well, go home, get some rest. I know you'll start breaking down film for Ballard yet tonight, but congrats on the win here, and best of luck coming up. Nick will see you guys down here on Friday night.
Sounds good. Thanks, Jeff, for the coverage.
You bet. Head coach Randy Bissen again with the Carroll Tigers.